Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003, and a few days ago I was going for a walk around my local work area and found that they were demolishing an old petrol station. So I knew that there was an old metal alarm box on the wall, so I decided to ask the builders, or rather the demolition team, if I could have it. I've been away for a few days in Bristol on a holiday, and I've come back and I collected it today, hence the sort of homemade sort of sack that I've got in there. Now what the builders have done is they've taken it down, but I think they've not been very careful with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out the bag, show you the condition that it's in after I've just rinsed it off, and the contents of the box that I've put to one side. So I'll just pause the video and lay it out on these boards. That's why I've got them, because I don't want to make too much of a mess. So I'll be back in a moment. Hello folks, well, I've managed to get everything out. First of all, this is the bell that was inside, and it's quite weighty. There's the back of it, and I believe let's see if I can find it. There's a screw that holds it to the its own back plate. So that's the Abel alarm bell, which in some ways is very nice. I've not attempted to clean it or anything. I mean, look, that's as it is. I didn't want to flood it with water or anything, because I promised someone they can have it. This is the circuit board. Somewhere there should be a blue battery for this, which I've left at work somewhere in the indoor car park. But there's the back of it, and the various cables, a handful of screws and bits and bobs which were there, and I haven't managed to get these off the wall, but these are off the wall. What am I talking about? These are off the back plate. These are the tamper switches. Now this thing, it's not in too bad a condition for its age, but it is flaking all over the place. I have actually rinsed this with warm water and sponged it down just to get rid of the muck. So this is the back plate on the inside, and there's the back plate on the outside, as it were. So so that's the colour it is. It's in reality it's more of a dark orangey colour, but on camera it looks almost pink. So that's that. The actual box itself, once again, I've just washed it. I've not done anything else to it. So there it is, Abel alarm, and it's got all these sort of marks. So that's there's my finger. So maybe I can clean this up a bit better. I might have a go in a minute while on camera. The front looks reasonably okay for what it is. This is the side, so it's got two vents. There's the inside, and what's happened is the builders, I think what they did was they just yanked it off the wall and it fell. And originally this was looked a little more like a loaf of bread than it does now. I've done my best to hammer it back into shape. The paint's flaking. This lip was actually bent all the way in. I've had to lever it to get it out so I can hook it onto the back plate over there. My question to the community, is that going to focus, is whether or not I should attempt to respray this if I can find a similar colour, or whether I should simply lacquer it and preserve it in its original condition, because after all that's how it was when I got it. So if I can get my hands on some lacquer of some kind, just spray this and preserve the rest of the flakes from falling off, prevent them, sorry, or if I should mask this area off and spray where it needs to be sprayed. My problem is getting the right colour, so any help from the community would be appreciated. But anyway, regardless, this is the Abel alarm box with the two vents, and there they are. And my plan, if it goes well, because it's apparently the same size as my computer guard box, is to replace the modern alarm with the Abel. That's my theory. So depending on what I do, determines whether or not I put it up or not. If I make a complete mess of this, then I'll just have to keep it in its bag and just leave it in a shed. But I don't really want to throw it away, so if anyone's got any suggestions, or where I can buy paint from, or whether I should just varnish it and seal it, please let me know in the comments. So until then, thank you for watching. Bye.